hate stray animals on holiday, but when Vicky Bradfield-Mulliger found one outside her hotel in Crete, she did the very opposite. It was a puppy called BB, and Vicky was horrified to learn that strays like her were normally put down. So she used the rest of her holiday to search for help, raided her savings, and brought back not just BB, but the puppy's dad too. Julian's been to meet them.
BB and Murphy are the ultimate holiday souvenirs. They were rescued from Crete and brought to Britain, all thanks to their new owner, Vicky. It took her thousands of miles and hundreds of pounds, but she probably saved their lives. This is how they looked 2 years ago, ill and emaciated. Vicky discovered them begging for food outside the hotel where she was staying.
It was pretty desperate. There was about 15 street dogs at the hotel. BB had been born on the beach. She was the only one that survived in her litter. They were really starving for affection as well as for food, so it's quite a sad thing to see.
When Vicky read in a local paper that stray dogs were usually poisoned at the end of the holiday season, she felt she had to act.
I had got so attached to the 2 dogs that I couldn't leave them to that fate, so I decided to get the ball rolling really and help them out of that.
But it would take months of negotiation with authorities to bring BB to Britain. Eventually, after 6 months in quarantine, she was allowed to travel. But as she was settling in, Vicky read about the plight of her dad, Murphy, back in Crete.
It was really quite upsetting for me to see, so I knew I had to really just do something again and try and reunite the dogs, really.
Eventually, after putting him in quarantine and flying him over, dad and daughter were finally brought back together.
It fills my heart, really. It's really warming to see, and people have said really nice things and calling me lots of nice names, and I don't subscribe to any of that. I think most people would have done the same thing if they had the means and if they loved dogs like I did. Sorry.
And now these two, after 2 years apart, have new lives in a new location. Julian Drucker, 5 News.
Much happier, don't they? Coming up on 5.